Dan Miller's Director of Defense Solutions for SAP Public Services. Welcome, Dan. It's great to see you. A lot of discussion here about supply chain, especially resilience of supply chain. What are some of the technology solutions that you see the Sea Service is using to maintain integrity of supply chain and resilience of supply chain?
I think what we're seeing now is two elements. One is multi-tier visibility, and that allows us through a business network that's established where suppliers are collaborating with each other to get down below the contractors that are supplying end items to the Department of Defense and into their suppliers, and then further down into their suppliers, so that we can understand where the components are coming from and when they're going to arrive or not arrive, and make adjustments in the supply chain plan. The other side that we're seeing now is an ability to extend in real time or near real time out to the ships at sea and understand exactly what their supply situation is, what they actually need, and then get them the right materials so they can continue operations at sea. And these two capabilities are there because of improved bandwidth and higher computing power at the ends, as well as a network that's been established to securely collaborate with each other.
Once that network is set up in the way that it is, and I don't just mean the technology network, it's the network of suppliers and the collaboration that goes on there that you just referred to. Once that's set up, what has to happen to continue to maintain that so that the chain doesn't break?
We need both ends of the equation to continue to collaborate and enter the information in the system of record. Every time someone takes system information offline to a private system or an Excel spreadsheet or worse, you lose the visibility of that information. And so along the chain, we need everybody in the step, from the subcontractors to the prime contractors to the fleet units, to put their information in the system of record and then maintain it accurately. And we need the commanders and the business executives that are running the private contractors the ability to call into question the data and correct the data at the time. So it's good governance, it's good process adherence, and then the information flows both uphill and downhill, and everybody's able to operate more effectively and provide more timely support to the forces in the field.
Are there common threads among the potential roadblocks there? Are there challenges that you see time after time after time? Or is each situation different because of the different requirements, different environments, and so on?
I think the biggest challenge is common. There are obviously unique challenges based on different systems that come in and classification levels and information sharing. But the biggest common challenge is governance, as I talked about, and it's adherence to the process and correction of the data now, instead of letting it accumulate over the course of a year or 2 years or 3 years, and then going and trying to correct an insurmountable problem.
Stick to the plan, keep it clean, everything will be fine.
Absolutely.
Are there potential automation solutions for that in the future, or that are available now and in the implementation phase?
Yeah, there are. So there's a lot of tools that are available for both automated testing to make sure the process works, for automated data migration and data cleansing. And then we have AI tools that help establish and run the process more effectively, so that it can look at the system, and rather than waiting for the end users to make a decision, the system will prompt you for what could we do and what should we do, and then you decide from the alternatives how to move forward in a more timely manner. And it allows us, like I said, to support those forces at sea more effectively by giving them what they need when they need it, rather than waiting for someone to make a decision. And that's a key element to keeping combat forces ready at sea.
Is that what's over the horizon, is just accelerating that process, or are there other steps that you expect to see a year from now, 2 years from now, or whatever?
Technology is constantly evolving, so it's hard to say that there's going to be no change in the future, and everybody wants to be assured that the solution I put in today is going to be the right one for the future. But I know that the one we put in today will serve as a foundation, and that we will adapt and evolve it and continuously. I look at folks that say, well, your user interface on this system is bad, and I ask them, when was the last time your apps were updated on your phone? Well, every day, every week. I'm like, well, when was the app updated for your enterprise-wide solutions? 10 years ago.
Yeah.
There's your answer. That's why it hasn't kept up. That's why we're seeing less than optimal performance. And so we need to continually sit in a system and in an environment where we allow the technology to be refreshed on a regular basis. Then we're going to see more advanced solutions for the sailors at sea.
Dan, it's great to have you on the program. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the opportunity. And if people want more information, we're happy to discuss it at any point in time.